Hello, dear. Let me tell you a story. There was this rich businessman named Eric, full of pride and arrogance. One day, he fired a poor cleaner, Maria, just because she asked for 2 days off to care for her sick daughter. The very next day, Eric lost everything: his company, his wealth, his reputation. When life took everything away, he finally understood what it means to be human. Months later, he met Maria again, apologized, and started over. This story teaches one simple truth: life always finds a way to teach those who forget the value of kindness. Mariah, the cleaner. "Excuse me, sir. I'll just wipe the desk now, if you're done." Mr. Eric, the businessman. "I'm not done. You can come back later." Maria. "I've already done the other offices. The building closes at 9. Mr. Eric. "Then clean faster next time." Maria. "I try, sir. I really do." Mr. Eric. "Trying doesn't pay rent, Mrs. Maria. Results do." Maria. "I understand." Mr. Eric. "Apparently not. That coffee stain's been on my table since yesterday." Maria. "It's from the wood polish, not coffee. Mr. Eric. "Excuses. You people always have one." Maria. "You people?" Mr. Eric. "Yes, the ones who never take pride in their work." Maria, quietly. "I do take pride, sir. I just don't have much left to hold on to." Mr. Eric. "Then maybe you should find a different line of work." Maria. "I've been doing this for 12 years. Mr. Eric. 12 years and still cleaning other people's messes? Doesn't that tell you something? Maria. "That I'm honest about it." Mr. Eric. "Honesty doesn't make you rich." Maria. "No, sir, but it helps me sleep." Pause. Mr. Eric looks out the window at the skyline. Mr. Eric. "You think I sleep easy? You think money makes it simple?" Maria. "I think you forget what it's like not to have any." Mr. Eric. "That's exactly why I work the way I do. So I'll never go back there." Maria. "And in the process, you've made everyone else live there." Mr. Eric. "You're out of line." Maria. "I know, but someone has to tell you." Mr. Eric. "You're fired." Maria. "You don't mean that." Mr. Eric. "Clean out your locker. I'll have security escort you." Maria, shaky. "Sir, please, I have a son. He's in college. I can't lose this job." Mr. Eric. "You should have thought of that before you argued with your boss." Maria. "Mr. Eric, it's Christmas week." Mr. Eric. "Then consider it a gift. Time to reflect." Maria. "You'll regret this." Mr. Eric. "I don't regret anything I do in business." Maria. "That's what scares me." Silence. Maria folds her cloth slowly, places it on the desk. Maria. "Good night, sir." Mr. Eric. "Don't forget to sign your release form on the way out." She walks away quietly. Door shuts. Mr. Eric. "Linda, why hasn't the report from finance arrived yet?" Linda, his assistant, over intercom. "Sir, they're saying the system crashed overnight. All files from last quarter are gone." Mr. Eric. "Gone? What do you mean gone?" Linda. "The server crashed. The backup drive was damaged too." Mr. Eric. "That's impossible. We pay a fortune for security." Linda. "It says the external drive was unplugged during maintenance." Mr. Eric. "Who was on cleaning duty last night?" Linda. "Maria, sir, but she was let go." Mr. Eric. "Call her now." Linda. "I tried. Her number's disconnected." Mr. Eric. "Unbelievable. One mistake and everything collapses." Linda. "Sir, the investors are online too. They want answers." Mr. Eric. "Tell them I'll call back." Linda. "They said if you don't, they'll pull their funding." Mr. Eric. "What? No, no, no. Put them through." Click. Phone switches. Investor on phone. "Read, this data breach affects us all. Our clients are demanding compensation. Mr. Eric, it's temporary. We're handling it. Investor, your definition of handling is costing us millions. Mr. Eric, just give me 48 hours. Investor, you have 12. Mr. Eric, that's not enough. Investor, then maybe you shouldn't have fired the people who keep this place running. Mr. Eric, she was just a cleaner. Investor, so was your server room last night. Dirty, neglected. Mr. Eric, are you blaming me for a cleaner's mistake? Investor, I'm blaming you for forgetting what kind of people make your empire possible. Click. Call ends. Mr. Eric, to himself, this can't be happening. Linda, you haven't touched your coffee, Mr. Eric. It tastes burnt. Linda, it's the same coffee you always drink. Mr. Eric, maybe I've changed overnight. Linda, they're talking about you on the news. Stock dropped 12%. Mr. Eric, of course they are. Linda, people are saying the cleaner might have caused the crash. Mr. Eric, she didn't. She didn't even know what a server was. Linda, then why fire her? Mr. Eric, because I could. Linda, and now? Mr. Eric, now I can't fix what I broke. Linda, do you want me to find her? Mr. Eric, would it matter? Linda, it might. Mr. Eric, no. People like her don't forgive people like me. Linda, maybe that's what you need to ask anyway. Pause. The rain outside gets heavier. Mr. Eric, you ever think money's like rain? Linda, how so? Mr. Eric, when it pours, you stop noticing who's getting drenched around you. Linda, that's surprisingly poetic for you. Mr. Eric, don't quote me. I'm not sure I believe it yet. They both sit quietly, listening to the rain. Linda, sir, the auditors are waiting in the conference room. Mr. Eric, let them wait. Linda, they've already been waiting an hour. Mr. Eric, then they can wait another. Maybe they'll understand how I feel. Linda, sir, this isn't the time to make a point. Mr. Eric, what point is there left to make, Linda? The company's bleeding money, the investors have vanished, and the media's circling like vultures. Linda, they're asking questions you'll have to answer sooner or later. Mr. Eric, questions like how a cleaner ruined my business? Linda, questions like why the CEO didn't have backups, sir. Mr. Eric, you're getting bold. Linda, you're getting desperate. Silence. Reed exhales, rubs his temples. Mr. Eric, desperation looks ugly, doesn't it? Linda, it looks human. Mr. Eric, I can't afford to be human right now. Linda, maybe that's why everything's falling apart. Mr. Eric, you think this is karma? Linda, I think it's cause and effect. Mr. Eric, so the universe fired back? Linda, something like that. Reed glances out the window, the skyline now grey and foggy. Mr. Eric, did you ever find her? Linda, Maria, I tried. Her old address doesn't exist anymore. She moved out last month. Mr. Eric, of course she did. Linda, you could check the employment agency. Mr. Eric, no, I'm not chasing ghosts. Linda, you might be chasing redemption. Mr. Eric, redemption doesn't pay bills either. Auditor 1. Mr. Eric, we've reviewed the last 6 months. There's irregular activity. Mr. Eric, irregular how? Auditor 2. Transactions to unverified vendors. Hundreds of thousands are gone. Mr. Eric, impossible. Every expense is authorized by me. Auditor 1. Not these. They were approved under your name, but through an unregistered sub-account. Mr. Eric, you're saying I'm being framed? Auditor 2. We're saying the fraud originated from your office network. Mr. Eric, that server crashed. Auditor 1. Exactly. It erased the trail. Someone planned it. Mr. Eric, who would do that? Auditor 2. Whoever knew You wouldn't notice the small people under your feet. Reed looks at them sharply. Mr. Eric, are you implying the cleaner did this? Auditor 1. We're implying you don't know your own building well enough to say. Mr. Eric, this is absurd. Auditor 2. Absurd, yes, but also real. Reed stands abruptly. Mr. Eric, this meeting's over. Auditor 1. You can walk out, but the investigation won't. Reed storms out, door slams. Reed's car alarm chirps. He opens the door, sits behind the wheel. Silence. Mr. Eric to himself. 12 years. She worked here 12 years. Every night, invisible. He grips the steering wheel, thinking aloud. Mr. Eric, did I even know her last name? Her story? Her kid's name? He closes his eyes. Thunder rumbles outside. Voice, faint, from behind. Sir? Reed turns. It's the security guard, Malik. Malik, you okay, Mr. Eric? You've been sitting there a while. Mr. Eric, I'm fine. Malik, just asking. You look like you lost a war. Mr. Eric, feels like it. Malik, you heard about Mariah? Mr. Eric, what about her? Malik, her son. He dropped out of college, couldn't pay tuition after she got fired. Mr. Eric, how do you know? Malik, she came by last night, asked for her final paycheck. Mr. Eric, she came here? Malik, yeah, I told her you were gone. She just smiled, said, he'll understand someday. Mr. Eric, understand what? Malik, didn't say, just left a bag for you. Mr. Eric, a bag? Malik, in your trunk, said to open it when you're ready. Mr. Eric, you let her put something in my car? Malik, sir, she was crying. I didn't think it was a bomb. Reed gets out, opens trunk. There's a small cloth bag. He opens it. Inside are cleaning supplies and a folded note. Mr. Eric, reading quietly, for when you need to clean up your own mess. He freezes, staring at the note. Malik, you all right, sir? Mr. Eric, no, not even close. Reed knocks on a door. It opens halfway. Maria's son, Peter, stands there. Peter, what do you want? Mr. Eric, I'm looking for your mother. Peter, you're Mr. Eric. Mr. Eric, yes. Peter, you fired her. We lost everything because of you. Mr. Eric, I know. Peter, then why are you here? Mr. Eric, because I lost everything too. Peter, good. Mr. Eric, I deserve that. Peter, you deserve worse. Mr. Eric, where is she? Peter, at the shelter, cleaning floors that aren't even hers. Mr. Eric, which one? Peter, why, you going to fire her again? Mr. Eric, no, I'm going to ask for help. Peter stares at him, confused. Peter, you're serious? Mr. Eric, more than I've ever been. Pause. Peter studies his face, then sighs. Peter, 3rd Street shelter, end of the block. Don't make her cry again. Mr. Eric, I won't. Maria is mopping the hallway. Reed enters quietly. Mr. Eric, that floor's cleaner than my conscience. Maria, without looking up, some stains take longer to fade. Mr. Eric, I deserve that. Maria, you deserve honesty. Nobody ever told you the truth before. Mr. Eric, you did, and I didn't listen. Maria, you listened. You just didn't hear. She keeps mopping. He watches in silence. Mr. Eric, I lost the company. Maria, I heard. Mr. Eric, and I think maybe I lost it the moment I fired you. Maria, you didn't lose it. You gave it away to arrogance. Mr. Eric, you're right. Maria, I don't need to be Mr. Eric, you left something in my trunk. Maria, did you open it? Mr. Eric, yes. Maria, Then you know what it meant. Mr. Eric, it meant more than you think. Maria, it meant exactly what it said. Pause. The sound of dripping water fills the silence. Mr. Eric, I came here to ask you for a job. Maria, a job? Mr. Eric, at the shelter, anything. Cleaning, serving, whatever they need. Maria, you think that makes things right? Mr. Eric, no, but maybe it makes me human again. She stops mopping, looks at him for the first time. Maria, you were always human, sir. You just forgot to act like one. Mr. Eric, I'm trying to remember. Maria, then start by helping, not managing. Mr. Eric, I can do that. Maria, can you? Mr. Eric, I can try. She smiles faintly. Maria, then grab a mop. He hesitates, then takes the mop from her hand. The floor squeaks as he starts cleaning beside her. Maria, you missed a spot. Mr. Eric, story of my life. They both laugh softly. The tension breaks for the first time. Maria, you know, I used to think rich people never looked down. Only forward, Mr. Eric. I looked down plenty. I just never saw anyone. Maria, and now? Mr. Eric, now I see you, and everyone I ignored. Maria, good. Because most of us were never invisible. You just never looked long enough. Mr. Eric, can I ask you something? Maria, go ahead. Mr. Eric, why did you leave that note instead of reporting me? Maria, because anger doesn't clean anything. It just spreads the dirt. Mr. Eric, you're wiser than all my board members combined. Maria, maybe because I've been sweeping after people like them for years. They share a small smile. Mr. Eric, I'd like to help your son. I know I can't fix what I did, but I can pay for his tuition. Maria, you don't owe us anything. Mr. Eric, maybe not, but I owe myself the chance to do something decent. Maria, then talk to him. He needs to hear it from you. Mr. Eric, he already told me I deserve worse. Maria, then prove him wrong. Silence, but the air feels lighter now. Sound of dishes clinking. Maria and Mr. Eric are drying plates together. Maria, you missed a spot again. Mr. Eric, you're enjoying saying that, aren't you? Maria, a little. Mr. Eric, I deserve it. Maria, at least you're consistent. Pause. She places a dish on the rack. Mr. Eric, the director here said the shelter's behind on rent. Maria, we always are. Donations come and go, mostly go. Mr. Eric, maybe I can help. Maria, money isn't what we need. We need time, hands, and people who care. Mr. Eric, I have 2 hands, and I care now. Maria, then start with the sink. Mr. Eric, yes, ma'am. They work quietly for a moment. Mr. Eric, Maria, I've been thinking. Maria, that sounds dangerous. Mr. Eric, I want to know who caused the server crash. The auditors said it was deliberate. Maria, and you think I'd know? Mr. Eric, you worked there for years. You saw things others didn't. Maria, you mean I existed in the background while everyone ignored me? Mr. Eric, yes, and I think that gave you a better view. Maria, you're not wrong. People talk when they think no one's listening. Mr. Eric, then tell me, who would sabotage me? Maria folds her cloth slowly, thinking. Maria, Linda. Mr. Eric, Linda, my assistant? Maria, she stayed late most nights, said she was waiting for you, but she was always near the server room. Mr. Eric, no, she's loyal. Maria, loyalty fades when money whispers louder. Mr. Eric, you're mistaken. Maria, maybe, or maybe you just don't want to see it. Reed falls silent, uneasy. Linda sits at a corner table, typing on her laptop. Reed walks in. Linda. You found me? Mr. Eric. You didn't make it hard. Same seat, same coffee. Linda. Some habits die harder than fortunes. Mr. Eric. You sound calm for someone unemployed. Linda. I resigned before you could fire me. Saves paperwork. Mr. Eric. Did you resign before or after draining the company's accounts? She looks up, expression unreadable. Linda. So you know, Mr. Eric. Tell me it's not true. Linda. It's very true. Mr. Eric. Why? Linda. Because you made me invisible, just like her. Mr. Eric. Maria? Linda. All of us. Every assistant, every guard, every cleaner. You never said thank you. You never even looked. Mr. Eric. So you destroyed everything? Linda. I exposed what was already rotten. You built a tower of glass and expected no one to throw stones. Mr. Eric, you cost hundreds of people their jobs. Linda. And you cost thousands their dignity. We're even. Mr. Eric. No, you don't get to decide that. Linda. I already did. She closes her laptop and stands. Mr. Eric. Where's the money, Linda? Linda. Gone. Donated? Mr. Eric. To who and Linda? To the people your company exploited. The ones you never met. Mr. Eric. You think that makes you a hero? Linda. No, just cleaner. She walks out. Reed sits down, stunned. Rain drizzles. Reed stands under an umbrella as Maria approaches, carrying groceries. Maria, you look like you've seen a ghost. Mr. Eric. I saw Linda. Maria. And? Mr. Eric. She admitted everything. Maria. Then you got your truth. Mr. Eric. I don't feel better. Maria. Truth doesn't heal. It just clears the infection. Mr. Eric. She said she donated the money. Maria. To who? Mr. Eric. To people like you. Maria. Then maybe it found its way home. Mr. Eric. You don't even sound angry, Maria. Anger only keeps you stuck in the dirt. I've cleaned enough floors to know when to let go. He smiles faintly. Mr. Eric, you're something else. Maria, I'm just tired. Mr. Eric, you ever get tired of forgiving people? Maria, every day, but I do it anyway. Mr. Eric, why? Maria, because holding on hurts more. They enter the shelter together. Reed is sitting alone, reading through donation papers. Maria enters quietly. Maria, you've been here 3 hours. Mr. Eric, I'm organizing funds. The shelter needs stability. Maria, you don't owe us that. Mr. Eric, I owe someone. Maybe not you, maybe not them. But I owe life a debt. Maria, that's heavy. Mr. Eric, so was my pride. Maria, you could just start over. Build another company. Mr. Eric, I don't want another company. I want peace. Maria, then stop chasing redemption like it's profit. Mr. Eric, I'm not chasing it. I'm sitting in it. She smiles slightly. Maria, maybe there's hope for you after all. He leans back, thoughtful. Mr. Eric. Maria, can I ask you something personal? Maria, if it's about my mop, no. Mr. Eric, it's about your son, Peter. Maria, what about him? Mr. Eric, he's smart. He deserves a future. Maria, he'll find one. Mr. Eric, what if I offered him a job? I'm working on something small, a charity platform. Maria, you, Mr. Eric, surprised? Maria, shocked actually. Mr. Eric, I figured I'd use my skills for something that isn't just about profit. Maria, what would he do? Mr. Eric, manage the digital side. He's good with tech, right? Maria, he is, but he won't take charity. Mr. Eric, it's not charity, it's partnership. Maria, you mean it, Mr. Eric? I've never meant anything more. She looks at him quietly, her eyes softening. Maria, then I'll tell him. Pause. Mr. Eric, thank you for everything, for not hating me. Maria, oh, I hated you for a day or two. Mr. Eric, just a day? Maria, maybe 3, but forgiveness cleans faster than hate. They both laugh softly. Reed steps out to make a phone call. Mr. Eric. On phone. Peter, it's Mr. Eric. Peter, what do you want? Mr. Eric, to offer you a job, not out of pity, because I believe in you. Peter, why should I trust you? Mr. Eric, you shouldn't, but your mother does. Maybe start there. Silence. Peter, what's the job? Mr. Eric, helping build something that gives people like her security. I'll handle the finance. You handle the tech. Peter, you really think I'd work for you after what you did? Mr. Eric, no, but maybe you'd work with me to make sure no one else gets treated like she was. Long pause. Peter, send me the details. Mr. Eric, thank you. Peter, don't thank me yet. Click, call ends. Maria appears in the doorway. Maria, he said yes? Mr. Eric, he said, send me details. That's progress. Maria, for you, that's a miracle. He chuckles. Mr. Eric, you ever think life has a way of making us start over in the strangest places? Maria, every day, especially the days I smell bleach. They both laugh quietly, the room warm with a strange new peace. Soft light breaking through clouds. Reed and Maria stand watching the sunrise. Mr. Eric, the city looks different from here. Maria, that's because you're standing lower. Mr. Eric, maybe that's the point. Maria, funny how the view improves when you stop looking down. He smiles. Mr. Eric, you really do like teaching lessons, don't you? Maria, only to those who can finally hear them. Mr. Eric, then keep talking. I'm listening. They stand quietly as the city wakes, the sound of distant traffic mixing with birds. Soft city lights shimmer in the distance. The air is calmer now. Eric, dressed simply, sits on a worn bench beside a small plant bed. He looks thinner, humbler. Maria approaches quietly, carrying 2 cups of coffee. Maria, you still remember how I like it? 2 sugars, no cream. Eric smiles faintly. Some mistakes you can't forget, and some details you never should have ignored. Maria, I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Not here. Eric, neither did I. I used to come up here to look down on the city. Now I come to look at it. There's a difference. Maria, you sound like someone who's been thinking too much. Eric, I've had time. When you lose everything, time's the only thing left that won't leave you. Maria sits beside him. So, what happened after that night? Eric, bankruptcy, lawsuits. My investors pulled out, one after another. Turns out the people who praised me were the first to run when I fell. I sold the cars, the penthouse, the company name, everything. Maria, and the people who worked for you? Eric, most of them found better jobs. Some reached out to check if I was okay. I wasn't, but I told them I was. Maria, pride, still there. Eric softly, less than before. It's not easy to look in the mirror when you know you're the reason for your own fall. Maria, so why did you ask to meet me? Eric, I owed you an apology. The real kind, not the kind that hides behind guilt or pity. You were doing your job, and I punished you for my own ego. Maria, that day, when you fired me, I went home crying. My daughter thought I'd been in an accident. I almost lost our apartment. Eric, I know, I saw the report later. Your landlord. The eviction notice. I tried to reach you but couldn't find you. Maria. I got work with another company. Smaller, but decent. The owner treats us like family. Funny how the rich ones forget what that means. Eric. Nods. I used to think kindness was weakness. Turns out cruelty is cheaper, but it costs you everything in the end. Maria. Sips coffee. So what now? Starting over? Eric. Trying to. My brother helped me open a small repair shop downtown. No suits, no titles, just fixing things with my hands. It feels honest. Maria. Maybe that's what you needed. Something real. Eric looks at her. I was real once, before I started believing money made me important. Maria. It's easy to forget where you came from when the elevator only goes up. Eric. Until it breaks. Pauses. You know, I used to laugh at people who talked about second chances, thought it was an excuse for failure. Now, I think it's the only thing that keeps us human. Maria. Smiles faintly. Maybe it is. Eric. Maria. I know I can't erase what I did, but maybe I can make something right. The new shop needs someone to manage cleaning, inventory, maybe even the books. You'd be paid fairly, benefits too. Maria. You're offering me a job? Eric. I'm offering you a choice. Work with me, as equals. Maria. Hesitates. And if I say no? Eric. Then I'll still thank you for coming, because hearing your voice again made me feel like I still have something left worth rebuilding. Maria. Studies him quietly. You've changed, Eric. Eric. Losing everything has a strange way of giving you back what matters. Maria. Takes a breath. I'll think about it. But if I do say yes, I'm not cleaning up your mess again. Eric. Laughs softly. Deal. A quiet moment. The wind rustles through the leaves. City lights shimmer below. Maria. You know, my daughter asked me once why bad people seem to win. I didn't know what to tell her. Eric. What did you say? Maria. I told her they don't win forever. Life has its own way of teaching lessons. Eric nods. And sometimes it uses the people we hurt to teach them. Maria. Maybe that's mercy too. Eric. Maybe. They sit in silence, sipping coffee, watching the skyline fade into dusk. The tension softens, not erased, but understood. Maria. For what it's worth, I'm glad you're still standing. Eric. Not standing, learning to walk again, one honest step at a time. She smiles, stands, and begins to leave. Eric watches quietly. Maria turns back. Oh, and Eric, next time you hire someone, look them in the eye. Eric. I will, always. She exits. Eric remains seated, the faint sound of traffic below. He looks out at the city, smaller now, but somehow more human. Eric, quietly to himself. Money builds walls. Losing it builds doors. We learn from this story is sometimes the biggest losses come not from money, but from forgetting what truly matters. Eric's story reminds us that power without compassion is hollow, and success built on pride is fragile. When he lost everything, he finally learned the value of humility, forgiveness, and second chances. Maria's strength became the mirror that showed him who he really was. Not a man defined by wealth, but by the courage to change. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs a reminder that life always finds a way to balance the scales. Subscribe for more emotional stories that explore humanity, redemption, and truth. Your support helps us keep creating stories that move and inspire.